So, good evening, Alicia.
Good evening, Professor.
I thank you for joining again.
Thank
Uh,
you.
we're going to look this evening at a piece of calligraphy. I regularly paint different Japanese and Chinese poems, and
Mm,
it's fun to look at their English meaning as well. So, I've got one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that you can see it.
yes. You
How's,
have an example.
yeah, how's this?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So now, most people, I think, would have trouble reading this. And there's
I,
two
I
reasons.
can't read
Yeah, there's
one
two
character.
reasons. Yeah, there's two reasons why. And one is that the kanji are sometimes used as kanji for the
Mhm.
kanji meaning. For example,
Yeah.
kaze you see at the top of the second line, um, or even the first one, umi. You can read those.
Yes.
But sometimes a social version of a kanji is used just for as a pronunciation. So for kana, so it's called hentai gana, and that makes it difficult to read. But we're going to take it really slowly and just go through. So you can see the upper column, and let me just read it in Japanese, and then we'll look at each column as we go. So, umidori no kaze ni sakara o ichi narabi, ichi wa kuzurete, minna kuzure.
Oh,
So that's the poem.
that just sounds really beautiful.
Yeah, well, it's by
Oh,
Wakayama Bokusui is
okay.
the poet, and it's a
Mm,
Tanka, sorry. It's a 31 syllable poem.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And let's look at so when you hear it, it sounds really nice. And I'll read the
Yes.
translation too. So
Yes, please.
seabirds are facing into the wind from the ocean, holding their positions in a single line. When you think that just one bird has lost its footing against the wind and faltered, the entire balance is lost and the whole formation falls apart completely. That's
Okay.
the meaning, right?
That's the meaning. Okay.
And if you watch birds in flight, they really are amazingly synchronized. They
Yes.
turn they change directions together.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The
I
whole.
I don't know
Yeah.
how they do that, but it's a beautiful synchronization. But
Mm-hmm.
some birds can cross the ocean and going against the wind. It's got to be incredibly um, fatiguing because there's no place to sit down and rest. You cross the whole ocean,
There's
right?
so many hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So or days. But
Mm.
they ride the currents and they do anyway, it's quite amazing. But let's look at the first column. Okay, so umi, if
Yes.
you read Japanese, which you do,
Mm-hmm.
you can recognize that first one, umi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So umidori, so tori is the next one. It's a
I
social.
see.
Umidori
Yes.
no. Umidori no. So meaning
Mhm.
the ocean birds. You can read that, right?
I can
Umi,
read that, but only when
umidori
you point
no.
it out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then it's sort of like opera, you can listen to it and it sounds beautiful, but if you don't know the Italian, you don't really appreciate it deeply. But when you take the libretto and you look at each word, each phrase, sometimes it's similar to English, and then you follow it, and it's a whole new level of appreciation.
That's a very good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It
umidori
is
no,
like, yeah.
yeah, and then the next column, kaze ni sakarao. So kaze, I think you can read, right?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
ni is almost like the katakana ni,
Mm-hmm.
and then ka is like kano,
Mm-hmm.
and then hu, sakarao. Kaze
Ah,
ni
I see.
sakarahu. Okay. And then the
Yes.
next column is uh, ichi narabi. B is like tobu, so but it's used not for the meaning, but for the pronunciation. Ichi
Mm-hmm.
narabi. Then the next one, which is slightly to the left of center,
Mm-hmm.
um, ichi wa kuzurete. Te is 10.
Yes.
10. Ichi wa
Ah,
kuzure, renraku no ren ni 10. So
yes.
ichi wa
Okay.
kuzurete, and then mi na, so mi is 3, but it's social,
Mm-hmm.
so it's all connected. Mina Ku is hisashi,
Yes.
and then su is river.
Ah,
Kuzurete. So once again, and just see if you can follow. So, umidori no kaze ni sakarao, ichi narabe, ichi wa
うん。
kuzurete, minna kuzure. And
えー、
then Bokusui no uta and Kourai. That's my shodo name, Kourai Kaku.
okay. Yes.
And then the stamp is also Kourai. Okay.
うん。
So again, seabirds are facing into the wind from the ocean, holding their positions in a single line. When you think that just one bird has lost its footing against the wind and faltered, the entire balance is lost, and the whole formation falls apart completely.
うん。
Now, you can take a poem like this and just say, okay, it's beautiful poetry, literature, and appreciate it, or you can hang it on the wall. And but the main thing that you want to do though, after you've read it, is to let it sink in and have the meaning come to you,
Yeah.
and even come back to you, and then the meaning and how that reverberates. And so,
うん。
we're going to actually look at that in more depth in a second video, which is only available inside the membership. So this one is public. And I will
Nice.
post the link to the membership site where you can go in and look at the applications and how you can actually use this to improve your own alignment in your life.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm going to end the recording here, and then we'll come back and do
Yes.
another one for the membership. Okay.
Yes. See you at the
Thank
next
you.
video.
See you. Yeah.
Thank you.